Number 7, on the contrary, Democrats have no good policies. I just explained the pro-life versus the pro-choice and the reason that I swing pro-life. Everything else that they want to sit up on a pulpit and scream at us about is just kind of insane. Unless we not forget the good Lord above and the fact that they're trying to wipe that out of the Pledge of Allegiance, just really disrespect it in terms of its role in American history. I mean, our forefathers would be rolling in their graves. God has been a staple of the American life forever. And the fact that they're so radical right now that they want to do away with God because that offends someone is mind-blowing to me. I don't stand for that. So Democratic policies, I think, have gotten away from the traditional Democratic policies, really. It makes me feel kind of bad for Democrats who are tried and true just Democratic voters, because you guys are just, it ain't right over there. I'm an independent voter, so I vote whichever candidate I feel is right for the job that year. Democrats never offer anything. They never offer a candidate that is worth a damn, and it's always chosen by the DNC. Whenever Joe Biden became their candidate, I mean, he was terrible in the debates. Like, it was a joke. Like, he would just get angry with people, turn at them, and like act really big, like it was gonna beat them up, this old man, okay? And then whenever his time was up, like if he was in the middle of something you thought he was about to make a good point, he would just cut it off and be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not the end. It's not my turn anymore. While other candidates are fighting to, like, they're trying to tell them stop talking, Joe's just like, oh yeah, sure. I won't finish my point because I didn't have one anyway. Oh yeah, go ahead, on to the next person. Trump is gonna run him over in these debates. Somebody the other day on CNN or NBC or something was saying, I just think that he is a little nervous about the debates coming up, as in Trump nervous about the debates. Oh my goodness, people. He's gonna run over Joe Biden in those debates, big time, okay? It's gonna be a joke. It's gonna be very entertaining, so get your popcorn ready. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We actually are gonna have a friend come over. We're gonna make some hors d'oeuvres, gonna treat it like kind of a football party since we can't watch football because I'm not watching any sports this year that are kneeling or doing any Black Lives Matter things. I'm not supporting any of those sports this year. My decision. So yeah, we can get our football hors d'oeuvre fix from watching the debates because, let's face it, our President Trump is so entertaining and Joe Biden is entertaining in like a bad way. So it's going to be good. Number 8, speaking of entertaining, Trump is so entertaining, you guys. I grew up in a house of Democrats, okay? I remember falling asleep to my grandfather and my stepdad arguing about politics out in the living room and just thinking, I am never gonna get into politics. Like, this stuff is so boring, and then people fight about it. I'm never gonna get into that. Then there was Trump. And then there was Trump. He ran for office. It blew up. I'm telling you, politics has blown up since Trump. Like him or not, the ratings on the news channels have gone up because of Trump, especially on Fox. Because we don't have an outlet. We can't go to CNN to get a true news story because it's always a half-truth over there. We can't go to those networks. So Fox sometimes I feel like is one-sided for Trump. So I go to the internet to get some of my information. Whenever I want to hear some good Trump support, definitely Fox News, of course. Greg Gutfeld, love listening to him. Trump's just entertaining. The guy's funny. He says some off-the-cuff things, and he's hilarious. He's like the funny old grandpa in the room, and he makes politics more relevant. Politics, people are paying more attention since he began running in 2015 than they have, I don't know, maybe ever. Donald Trump has made politics relevant today, and You just never know what the guy's gonna say. You never know what truth he's gonna spit. You never know who he's gonna call out. He's got balls and he doesn't really care what you think about it, and he's never gonna change. And we like that about him. We like that we know what we're getting and he's gonna tell us the truth. Number 9, he works so hard. What a workhorse this guy is. I can remember at the end of Obama's presidency, I feel like the last year he didn't really do too much. Maybe signed a paper here or there, but he was golfing pretty much every day. At the time, so was my husband, so I know how long a man is gone when they go golfing. It can be 6 hours, and Obama was doing that almost every day at the end of his presidency. Nobody was saying a thing about it. Trump has been busting his ass this year with this coronavirus pandemic, and the media is saying he hasn't been doing enough. So there you go with the double standards, okay? I'm not stupid. The American people are not stupid. We see this stuff, okay? Your supporters are people who are uninformed. I swear, that has to be the only people voting Democrat. And when you see the arrests of these Antifa people, you guys, why do all of these Antifa people look so odd? Like, every single one of them has something about it that's like the angsty, teenage angst kind of person, just down on their luck, doesn't really know politics or care, but they heard there's a riot and that sounds fun, so let's go do that. Yeah, fuck the system, big government. Those are the kind of people down there in the name of Black Lives Matter. They don't care about black people. Some of the kids I heard were rich teenagers from one neighborhood. They had these big fancy mansions they were living in, going down in the name of Black Lives Matter to create havoc on the streets and get away with it because police, right? We don't want police around and we don't want violence, but we're gonna get rid of the police and be violent. Hey everybody, Brown Patriot Girl here. Are you sick of being silenced by the radical left? Are you sick of being told you can't support your president and you're being divisive by doing so? Well, so am I, and that's why I'm here to spout off the truth and to spew my political beliefs all over YouTube, whether they like it or not. If you like this kind of content, and you're a Trump supporter, and you're God-fearing, and you're truth-seeking, and you're hardcore American heritage, and you're flag-waving, veteran troops supporting, pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, pro-made in America, pro-God, then subscribe to this channel and join the community of like-minded people who are tired of the crap of the radical left and ready to seek the truth and tell everybody about it. Trump 2020, make America great again. Number 10 is that I love this country. I love where I live. I've had the chance to travel to many other countries, from third world countries. I love going to those countries, and it always gives me a sense of being proud of where I live. It opens your eyes to see really how first world our problems are. You know this is true whenever we have an immigration problem. Why are people fighting to get out of their countries to move here? All colors, all races, all creeds, all sexual orientations, they're all trying to come to our country. Why is that? Is it because they heard that we're just so horrible? We're racist. Government owns its people. Is it because they heard that brown people can't make it in America? Good luck if you're a minority. Go there and try, but I don't know if you're gonna. No, it's because they know that no matter who you are, if you come to this country, you have an opportunity to make it. Maybe not even make it, just even support your family at the bare minimum. These are things people in other countries can't even do. They can't get an education. They can't leave their family at home and know that their family's safe when they return. They can't protest in the street because their government will come out and behead them. These are things that we get to have in this country, no matter who you are. And there's no place I'd rather be. It seems like the Democrats do not feel the same way about the country. They agree that this country is systemically racist. They are for the looting and the rioting. They've said that this will continue if President Trump is reelected. I find that offensive as a voter who finally got my way. Really, let's just say it. I finally voted for the candidate that won in 2016. Every other time I voted since I was 18 years old, my candidate lost. Every single time I had to have that blow, guys. I had to feel that, damn it, like, whatever. I guess I better get used to having Obama as my president. I had to feel that feeling. I get it. It sucks. I didn't cry and whine about it, but I understand. It sucks. That's life, though, okay? Life is full of disappointments. Life is also full of successes if you seek them, and especially here in America. I hope that everybody watching this video knows, no matter who you are, that you have what it takes to be successful. There is not a single person. It doesn't matter if Trump becomes your president and you hate him. It doesn't matter if, God forbid, Biden becomes president. I'll be sad. I'll be a little nervous and a little worried about the direction this country will head in the next 4 years. It'll be scary. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. None of those things matter. If you're an American citizen, you have the opportunity here to succeed in this country. And I hope that nobody ever tells you that you don't have what it takes. Know that you do. There are tons of programs to help every individual who wants to succeed. Just know, don't let anybody tell you that you have to be part of the system. I was on welfare, benefited from childcare paid by the government while I was going to school. I was able to get food stamps, all of those things to get a hand up, not a hand out. I never wanted to take it very far. I knew that the system is created to keep you on the system. Just like with unemployment, I'm just finishing up being on unemployment because of the coronavirus. I was able to get a second job where I could supplement a little bit with the job that I had before the coronavirus happened, and I was able to wean myself off of it. The system is created to keep you there. They want to keep giving you money, keep incentivizing you to stay on the program. Because if you're on the program, the next time that there's an election come around and that person who signed you up on the program is wanting to get back into office, they can say, well, look what I did for you. And I'll give you more where that came from. And so you'll go in there and vote for them and you'll get more goodies and the cycle will continue. You don't go anywhere. You stay where you are and you keep collecting from the government. You maybe have another kid and get some even more money coming in. And it's like, well, okay, at this point, you know, I've got 3 kids. I'm a single mom. Daycare would be, gosh, astronomical. We're paying our bills with this welfare. I'm just going to stay on it. There's no incentive to get off of welfare. I think that's really sad. I think our government should be more about giving a hand up than a hand out. And we'd really do better off. All right, guys, that is my 10 reasons why I'm voting for Donald Trump and why I think you should look into voting for Donald Trump, because he is our guy. He's our guy this year. The Democrats have given a crap candidate again. Total crap. The guy is like 10 feet from the grave. We can't have that. We can't just vote in a little puppet on the puppet strings, okay? We have a real candidate in Donald Trump. We have a solid leader. We have a cheerleader. His words. He's a cheerleader for our country. I love that. Good. Yeah, our president should be. Our president should never be apologizing for us. He should always be our cheerleader. Always be looking out for what's best for our country. His arrogance alone is going to make him do a good job. If you don't like him, just know that at least. He's not going to want to go down as a bad president. He's doing a lot for us. He's working around the clock, even while Democrats are over wasting their tax dollars on an impeachment. So think about that whenever you're voting these Democrats in or listening to what they have to say. They literally last year wasted a lot of tax dollars on an impeachment they knew was never going to happen just to smear a man. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.